complete Acls mannequin that we can use for advanced cardiac life support training. So in that we can use this torso as intubation head is optional intubation head is there, that we can do the intubations like oral intubation, nasal intubation and digital intubation. And we can also insert advanced airway systems like LMA, IGEL and Combi2. And this intubation head is come with two difficult airway management as well. This one is tangedema and laryngospasm that we can do manually with the inflation of the air through these valves. So once we inflating this, it will get tangedema as well as the laryngospasm that we can create manually according to the needs. And this CPR mannequin and this Acls mannequin, we can perform the CPR with the feedback. There is a feedback system we can install in the Apple iPad devices like Apple devices or any Android devices. So in that we can get compression feedback as well as the ventilation feedback. And I will just demonstrate here. Once we are doing the compression, it will show you the depth and rate. So now seeing that how the depth and if the compression is good or if it's needed chest recoil, all those we can get it on the feedback. And when we doing the ventilation with the back valve mask ventilation, we can get the ventilation feedback over there. On the feedback system we can see the ventilation how it's good. So it's mentioning in between 600 to 400 ml. So if you are doing the right ventilation, it will indicate there. So after a sections, we can section by sections we can calculate or we can see the feedback. So if it's how was the accuracy and average, if it's average or if need more accuracy on ventilation or compression, it will indicate. So graphical representation is there. After the training we can get this, and also we can print out that, we can share that to the other devices as well. And the next option on this mannequin is coming, it's an optional. If you want to get an ECG simulator, you can get the ECG simulator with it, so that we can get the ECG rhythms on a monitor or a defibrillator. So now here I am selecting a ventricular fibrillation. That ventricular fibrillation will show on the cardiac monitor or the defibrillator, whichever device you are connecting to the mannequin, that will show on the monitor if it's a ventricular fibrillation or whatever the ECGs are selecting on this ECG simulator. So in the ECG simulator, this mannequin is coming with that option. On these cables are coming with it. This chest is like a defibrillation chest as well, that we can do the defibrillation. I will demonstrate that as well. So these cables are coming that we will connect to the ECG simulator, and from the monitor the ECG cables that will attach to the mannequins. There is lead attaching options are provided on the mannequin. And when we are doing the ECG simulation, now we are getting a ventricular fibrillation on the monitor. So it's in a shockable rhythm. So we are going to shock. So after shock, what rhythm we would like to get, we can pre-select that. For that, we can do the convert button here, and now we can select in a junctional Brady or second degree heart block, third degree heart block, whichever. If you want to select, you can pre-select that, and then charge the defibrillator. We're going to charge the defibrillator. You can check the monitor that if now it's showing the ventricular fibrillation. After I am delivering the shock, it will automatically convert to the rhythm that we selected on the ECG simulator. So it will convert to the pre-selected ECG rhythm. And as well, without this mannequin, we can do the intubation as well. So I'll just demonstrate that. We can adjust the head position for the intubation. Okay, so once if we're doing the correct intubation and it's going to the lungs, then you will get the chest rise. You can see the chest rise. You can see the chest rise here. And if it's going to the stomach, esophagus, is going to through esophagus to the stomach, then it will give you an if in on the wrong intubation, it will give you a stomach inflation. So now you can see on the stomach area. So there is no chest raise because it's gone to the stomach. So that you can demonstrate and train. You can do the training on that for the intubations, wrong intubation, right intubation, and also we can create a manual carotid pulse. This squeeze bulb is provided for the manual carotid pulse. Once when we are squeezing this, we can get pulse both sides of the trachea. We get the manual pulse both sides of the trachea. And this mannequin, we can examine the pupil as well. A dilated pupil is there and a normal pupil is there. So pupil examination as well there. So this is a complete Acls mannequin with the ECG simulator, CPR feedback system, and the cardiac monitoring system that we can connect this mannequin to any cardiac monitor or any defibrillator. So that's about a complete Acls mannequin with airway head and difficult airway management with the feedback device. Thank you.